This is Dkane, a TikToker with over 1.7 million followers whose career seems to have collapsed almost as quickly as it took off. At the height of his popularity in June of 2024, Dkane managed to gain over 422,000 followers in just 1 week. But only 3 months later, his account had plummeted to the point where by September and October, his follower growth had flatlined, gaining 0 new followers during that period. So what exactly happened, and why did Dkane's 15 minutes of fame only last 15 seconds? The answer likely lies in the numerous allegations leveled against him, which have only worked to tarnish his reputation further, from accusations that he faked gang affiliations to more serious claims that he's just outright a predator. Several controversies that surround Dkane have helped fuel his downward trajectory. Dkane first made his debut on TikTok in September of 2023 by posting cringeworthy videos like this one.
Taking out your tongue for the picture. You're so pretty. You're so popular.
But it wasn't the content itself that launched him into viral fame, as there was nothing particularly captivating about it. Instead, Dkane's first wave of attention came from being called out for copying another popular TikToker named Ricky. People immediately recognized the familiar style and weren't shy about calling him out for it. Thought this was Ricky for a second. I thought this was Ricky at first. Bro is Ricky from Timu. Despite the criticism, Dkane eventually moved past the comparisons to Ricky by diversifying his content and becoming a TikTok live streamer. Throughout the remainder of 2023, he didn't make much of a splash, but things changed when he started collaborating with other TikTok creators, most notably Laylo Gone Brazy. Laylo was already an established name on the platform, and that helped Dkane grow his following by featuring him in live streams and frequently poking fun at his authenticity.
Oh, you know what I was gonna tell you, bro? How are you from El Salvador and you don't speak Spanish?
You don't know my backstory, kid.
You don't know my backstory.
Bro, Chris knows the back pretty well, but he was
don't act like we're in a movie right now and you know my origin story.
You knew my origins. Oh, hell no.
Laylo regularly took shots at Dkane, leading to some truly hilarious moments, like the time when Dkane claimed to be full of knowledge, only to completely fail when asked to spell the word knowledge.
Cause when I speak, knowledge comes out, so you gonna listen.
Okay. Let me listen for a second. Let me hear 3 words of knowledge. Can you even spell knowledge? Spell it.
K-N-O-E-L.
Dkane was successfully building a name for himself, whether for better or worse, and rather than being discouraged by becoming the butt of the joke, he leaned into becoming a meme, much like other infamous creators that we've covered like the Island Boys. He even played along with the mockery, using things like his shorter than average height as comedic fuel.
4'11" now. 5'4", that's close. That's close. 5'4" is close. 5'3", yeah.
By June 2024, despite his small stature, Dkane's numbers were anything but, peaking at a staggering 24 million views that month alone. However, the facade that he was truly a street guy quickly began to crumble as people started questioning Dkane's background. See, one of the key elements that contributed to his viral success was his portrayal of being about that life. He even had multiple face tattoos, including the number 13, a symbol that's often associated with the notorious street gang MS-13, in the middle of his forehead. Now, some people have also said that it could be that he has an affiliation with another gang that also represents the number 13, and that's a gang out of California known as the Sureños. Anyways, this resulted in him getting pressed on his live stream by real life gang members like Lefty.
Were you a 13, you Sureño?
You know what I'm saying? 1-3.
Are you Sureño or not?
Is that 1-3 life?
Where you from?
Why you asking where I'm from?
Hey, where you from? What gang? Where at? What city?
I'm from Salvador.
You're from El Salvador?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What gang are you from?
We're not doing this on TikTok.
I'm from King Salvador, 13. Bowen Park. Where are you from?
I'm a good boy.
It would seem in that clip that Dkane openly admitted to being affiliated in some way to a gang, but that didn't stop people from pulling his card, and it also didn't stop people from trying to warn him about the dangers of associating with the gang under false pretenses.
Oh, and honestly, Dkane, when Lefty was telling you all that stuff, like, hey, where you from? You're like, bro, you know what it is. I got that 1 and that 3. You know what it, bro. Dkane, I promise you, Dkane, I'm not saying this in a bad way. You are not a member. Bro, honestly, Mara Trucha, all of that, they do not know who you are. So the moment you come impersonating something that you ain't, it's over for you, bro. I'm trying to put you on the right path, bro. I'm not hating on you. No, I'm not cloud chasing, none of that, because I'm the biggest. You know what it is, bro. But, like, bro, I'm telling you this for real, bro. Like, bro, you know that tattoos are always going to raise a lot of... Bro, that's the first thing that's going to raise questions about you.
It didn't take long for all of this to start catching up, and before long, we started to see clips going viral of Dkane getting his chain snatched off of his neck while he was trying to shop at the mall.
Are you gonna give me my shit or not? You want to call security? Go ahead. I don't need to call anybody. You gonna give me my shit? I'll give you a reason to call security. Go ahead, call right now. Are you gonna give me my shit? Right now. Call security. Call security right now.
Why do you keep talking, bro? Do something already.
So wait for me to hit the I'm gonna give you a reason for nigga, I'm on ankle monitor. Over to you. Walk out before it's on the give me my chain, bro. On the way. Hurry up, give me my chain. Unless you want to do it with my people, so we ain't gonna you on ankle monitor.
You like Matthew Kane? Oh, they're making babies cry now.
Even though he was robbed of his chain at the mall in broad daylight on camera, he still didn't see this as a sign to hang it up and move on, despite people like Lalo continuing to tell him that the street life that he was trying to portray was obviously a front.
I'm going to suggest one good thing to you, not in a bad way, but we already seen how you got pressed, right? You're not from the set, even though you're from El Salvador, doesn't mean you're from the lands from out there. If I were you, I'd really go get that 13 removed. If you ever go to jail, bro, they're gonna put you in gang unit. The moment you go to, right? The moment you go to gang unit, they're gonna be like, hey, what's up with that 13 on your face, bro? They're gonna smash you out, bro. I don't want that for you.
Dkane swears that the only reason he didn't do something at the mall was because of his ankle monitor, saying that he knew if he did do something to defend himself that it would result in him going back to jail, as he was only free at the time thanks to being out on bond.
The judge actually said that they seen that video and they were like, we're gonna let you off house arrest, but you're still gonna have the monitor on, but you can't we're gonna let you off, we're gonna give you a chance, but you can't like that situation that happened in the mall. Yeah. You can't touch nobody, you can't even push nobody.
Oh, the whole thing.
We'll send you to jail with no bond.
However, even this simple claim was easily refuted by an attorney who made a video explaining that in the state of Texas, you have the right to defend yourself and your property.
In the state of Texas, you have the right to use force to reclaim property that was taken from you. If someone snatches your chain, they can catch that fade. And it doesn't matter that you may be on GPS. So remember, the next time that someone runs up to you at Ingram Park Mall, South Park Mall, Pika Pika Plaza, and they try to snatch your chain, introduce those hoes to your two best friends. Fists of fury.
Bro had the whole world calling cap on literally everything that he said, but here is where the story kind of takes a turn for the worse for Dkane, because even his baby mama went on live and joined in on the exposing Dkane train by claiming that even though he claimed he was from El Salvador numerous times in the past, he wasn't.
Oh, and this is gonna break everybody. Y'all, he isn't Salvadorian, by the way. That's a lie. He's Hispanic.
What is he?
He's from Guatemala. He's not Salvadorian.
What?
That 13?
What is he?
It's fake. He's Hispanic. He's Mexican.
Damn, people thought from Guatemala too.
His own grandpa snitched him out to me. I was like, yeah, he's Salvadorian. Like, where he comes, like that's where he comes from. And he looks at me. He goes, no, he's not.
But this was the least of his problems, as things were about to get much worse. In the same conversation, his baby mama went on to allege a few other things, like when she claimed that Dkane was abusive.
We got in this big argument. I literally pushed him not too hard. Like, bro, you're a midget. You can go flying, but I didn't push him that hard.
Yeah.
turn around. I'm standing up by the couch, and he turns around. He looks at me, and then he literally slaps me. And he laughs, and he's like, "Ah, ha, ha, like, you're funny. Like, I could do it again. I can do it again. I wish I did it even harder." So from there, he was like, "Don't make me slap you." Like, anytime we got into an altercation, he'll be like, "Don't make me slap you how I did last time."
And if you thought that was as bad as it could get when it came to Dkane's behavior, then it might shock you to find out that not only was he apparently abusive to her, he was also dating her while he was 20 and she was 16.
Dkane is how old by chance?
23.
Okay, Mr. Confuso, 23. And then by chance, how old are you looking at right now?
Y'all, let's just put it like 17? I'm about to be 18. I literally asked him how old he was, and he was like, "Go look at my famous birthday." So I did, and then it said 20. I was like, "You're 20." Oh, I was like, "Oh, I'm 16." He was like, "Okay, that doesn't matter. As long as we don't tell anybody, you're gonna be an adult anyway."
And this wasn't a one-off thing, because according to his baby mama, the reason they separated is because he was doing this same thing with other young girls as well.
My last breaking point was I had to go downstairs after begging him to stop talking to girls. 2 little girls, younger than me.
Dkane would seemingly acknowledge the breakup in a live when he tried his very best to drum up some emotion for what all was going down.
I just got into a little argument with my baby mama, and she ended up deciding to leave.
Up till this point, it was assumed that the number 13 on his forehead stood for some kind of affiliation with the gang, but after this conversation with his baby mama was exposed to the internet, it became clear that the number 13 on his head might refer to his preferred age group when it comes to dating. These were bold allegations being made by Dkane's baby mama, and his best defense to the situation was to claim that it was all made up. However, the YouTuber that had the conversation with her, his name is Panchito, and apparently he would be sent proof by Dkane's baby mama of everything that she was alleging. This included screenshots and text messages and other records that she had kept copies of. With this proof in hand, Panchito confronted Dkane, and it did not go well for Dkane.
Clear that up. You asked the girl for some pata pics, and she was 61 backwards. Aside from that, another girl sent me a message that you guys had text messaging, right? And you told her you were 71 backwards. She clicked on your number. I do have your number, let's not say, and it matches to your number. That was about a year ago. So even if they were 51 backwards, in 1 year, they don't turn 18. You showed her name, right? That's your ex's name?
I don't know what that is.
Right there? What does it say right there? And what does the date say right there?
What about it?
What about it? She's a high schooler, gang.
What about me saying that I stopped talking to her? Did you listen to what I said?
Next person. Let's continue right here. Next person, right? You calling this girl right here a wifey, right? She's 51 backwards.
Wait, go back to it. Go back to it. Go back to it.
Right here.
Go back to it.
Exhibit
Go
C.
back to it.
The white toe's doing it for me.
Yeah, where does she say her age in that? Where does she say her age?
61 backwards.
Where does she say her age? Where does she say her age?
Hold on, Exhibit D.
Go back to the other one.
That's your contact?
Go back to the other two.
All right, I'm 17. You said you're 17,
Go back to the
bro.
other two. What does this prove?
You lied to a girl saying you're 71 backwards, lil' bro.
When did I lie? Where's the date in this? When did I lie?
It goes to your Instagram. It goes to your number. Everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now pull up the other two that you just showed them.
So here, you can't win with people like you because you're just gonna keep arguing back and forth.
You're not gonna win me because none of those two first ones you showed. Where did they say their age? Number one, that was a while ago. So the fact that somebody's screenshotting that from a while ago just
That
shows
was April 24th. April 24th this year. April 24th this year.
I'm speaking. That just shows that they want clout. Number one. Number two, where in the screenshots that you just showed did they say their age? I literally hit them up from a while ago. They could have said, "Hey, I'm this." Where in those screenshots right now did they say their age? Answer me that question.
Okay, I'll answer that. Let me tell you how slow you are. In one of them, you have the same amount of Instagram followers, and it was April 24th. Your ex was the quinceañera, right?
And I stopped talking to her.
I just wanted to hear your
I thought
side.
you were gonna come on here with like some real like, I don't know, some to try to like make this entertaining at least, but
No, this isn't entertaining. This is actually serious, la bro. Were you with someone that was not of age?
no, cut it off after she told me, and I never did none with her. We wasn't even. We was together.
Last time.
Let me finish. We was together for like 3 weeks, maybe a month.
After this news broke, Dkane's career has been on a constant decline with, like I said at the beginning, his TikTok account going from getting 422,000 followers in a single week to literally sitting at 0 gained for the last month. And it doesn't look like it's showing any signs of recovery.